Hello, Captain Nick here, Rogue Painter from Warpaint by Commission. Just wanted to let you guys know that I've picked up my own copy of Blackstone Fortress. Here it is. If you're in the Melbourne area, the place you want to pick it up from is Mind Games in the City on Swanston Street if you're in Melbourne City. Reason being is it's only $196, which is considerably cheaper than what GW is paying for it. Now let's get it open. Oh, very exciting. Okay, so these are the minis. These look like the good guys. So you've got the Rogue Trader here. You've got the what looks like the Navigator here. The two Rattling Snipers here. And these ones you've got, you got the Eldar guy here. You've got the Robot, the Kroot Trapper or Shaper, the crazy chick with the chainsword, and the Priest. Oh, that's going to be good fun to put together. And these are like the bad guy sprue, if you will. This is a Chaos Lord. We've got the Ghouls, the Rogue Psychers, and actually I'm really fond of these Trader Imperial Guard. I've been waiting years for them to bring out Trader Imperial Guard. Basically in every book and every bit of literature there's always Trader Guard, but they never brought out a mini for them until now. So this is very exciting. I can't wait to paint these guys up. Ooh, poster. Nice. So here looks like instruction manual. That's important. You've got the rules, combat, data sheets, precipice. Read this one. Oh, pretty interesting. Background. I'll be reading this. Okay. Bit of literature for me. Bases, dice. You got some weird dice in here. I'm sure the rules will explain everything. 20-sided. This looks like a 12-sided or 14-sided. Anyway, it's bizarre. What's this thing? Warhammer Quest. Do not open until Vault Entrance Quest has been completed. Well, I guess I'm going to have to play the game to figure out what's in there. Sample chapter. Oh. Guess they're bringing out a book. That'll be interesting. Some fancy Ziploc bags. Sure, why not? Everyone needs a Ziploc bag. You've got some cards. I assume these have to do with the game upgrades. These look like encounter cards. Character cards, I think. Type of maps you're going to be fighting on. And probably more enemy cards. I'm sure there's rules for them. Stat cards for your characters. More bases. And this looks like the battle map. Well, it's falling apart in my hands here, but I suppose it's supposed to make it easier. But the terrain pieces, I assume these are doubles. Yep, double-sided, very nice. They're in a hexagonal grid, which is sort of novel. I like that. It's good. I can get these out without everything falling apart. Alright, here's the next one. Oh, double-sided again, crumbling under my hands. This one looks like it's had a bit of a jarring from when I was carrying around the box. Let's see, some sort of control panels here, maybe some sort of mining operation. Oh, that looks good. More bases. Oh, this one. Next one looks interesting. Let me just dig through the debris. Oh, okay, so this looks like the Blackstone Fortress itself. What's the other side? Yeah, just a... or precipice, maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. Yeah. Looks like you also get support ships in this game. So you've got the Long Hauler, something in Latin, I don't know. The Vanguard, Traveller, Clarion, Steel of Eldar, I don't know. A few counters as well. Yeah. All in all, I'm going to crack it open and start making minis. Okay, and here we go, fully constructed. These are the heroes of the Blackstone Fortress. So we have the Rogue Trader Captain, the Kroot Shaper, Eldar Ranger, the Zealot with a flamer chainsaw, because why not? The Navigator at the back. We've got the Priest here with his servo skull gun. We've got the Man of Iron robot.
last man of iron left in the universe, so they say. And we have the 2 rattling snipers. Next up, we have the 4 Beastmen. So I kind of like how they've kind of transitioned Beastmen from Warhammer Fantasy, or now Age of Sigmar, over to Warhammer 40k. So they've got the chainsaw, they've got the las pistols. There's also 2 molds. So you've got basically 2 of exactly the same Beastmen, or 2 exactly the same pieces, but you can put them together in different ways. So I got this fellow with the sword, jumping, and this fellow with the sword, standing. And here we have the Traitor Guard, and as I said before, I was quite excited about these minis because they kept popping up in the literature and the games. The Space Marine game had plenty of Traitor Guard, but we've never actually had any minis for it until now. And they look fantastic. I mean, this guy's got some sort of back armor, very post-apocalyptic. You've got skulls and spikes, and all of them have spikes covering them. I'm loving the gas masks. That whole face, I think they've all got some sort of face covering for that whole... you know, that the faceless enemy is one that we cannot trust. That keeps popping up in propaganda worldwide, especially during World War I and II. So I kind of like that touch in this game. Now these 2 minis I think are awesome. 2 Chaos Psychers, and you can see their brains are exploding and filled with demons and evil thoughts or whatever it is goes on in their heads. I don't want to know. But I'm just loving the detail on these minis. They've been weighed down by these weights, which is in line with the lore of a possessed psyker that becomes a demon host. They're always weighed down with bells and chains. And I just love the delicate nature of the 8-pointed star up here. It looks like it's been welded together by basically whatever he has on hand. The other thing I like is that you actually get, in the kit, you get 2 spare heads, which you can use for any sort of conversions that you like after you've built this kit. So I'm really looking forward to just slapping that on something and just going wild with it. We've also got the ghouls, pretty standard, just creepy looking things. They look great when they're painted though. We have the spindle drones. Now these things are quite unusual for Warhammer GW minis, as they're quite streamlined, less bulky shaped. It's more what you'd expect from I don't know, something maybe from a different game. We have the Chaos Champ, or the Chaos Space Marines themselves. So you've got the Chaos Lord, or the Chaos Champion, and you've got his 2 minions. The level of detail on these is quite good. I kind of like this. On the back of these, you've got these tubes, which I suppose you could paint as electrical or as intestinal. So I'm going to be painting these as sort of like flesh tubes that are being carried off him. Maybe either Nurgle or Khorne, I haven't quite decided yet. The rest of them, they're just pretty stock standard Chaos Space Marines with the general 8-pointed star and the some sort of Eye of Horus, it looks like. Moving on. So these guys are the Negavolt cultists. So they're basically a bunch of heretics who run around, find tech, and then upload demon viruses into them to make them go crazy and start spewing all sorts of horrible things into the world. So I kind of like, because they've got these little masks on. Each one has this little mask of metal, like I suppose Doctor Doom from Fantastic Four. So my plan is to, because they're such disruptors of the system and technology, I'm going to paint them up to be Guy Fawkes masks, so that they can be like I can just call them anonymous, which I think would be very fun. I love painting models up to be similar to pop culture. Because then you put them on the table, and people instantly know what they are, and you can have a good laugh. But yeah, so that's all the minis in the box, and I am just stoked to get started painting on them. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Read the blog; it'll be there. But until then, I'm just going to be painting my ass off.